It's Kenner's new Star Wars droid factory that you put together to make your own droids. Jawa action figures sold separately.
Hey, I made R2d2.
You can make your own droids or follow the droid maker blueprints. By switching different tops, arms, and legs, you can make hundreds of droids, up to 5 at a time. The movable crane swings parts where you need them. You can even make droids with wheels.
Gotcha.
The Star Wars Droid Factory. Jawa action figures sold separately. New from Kenner.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Obviously I am behind the camera today just because this retro review is really difficult to show in front, like front facing. So I'm just at my dining room table here and I'm going to give you an overview of the Star Wars, the vintage Droid Factory playset. So it's quite large. I can't really get it in the camera without having to like lift it up and show you part of the things behind. But that's it. I got this guy from eBay for I think a pretty good deal. It is incomplete, obviously, there are holes. But overall, I think that it still has quite a bit of value, and I think that this is one of those play sets that you can eventually just collect the pieces for as you go. It is rather pricey to get it piece by piece, but I didn't buy it new, obviously. So just, I think, a good starter for a play set, and I honestly have no idea where I'm going to display this. I have no clue, because it's pretty big. It was made in 1979, and I think they did a re-release version for The Empire Strikes Back in 1980, but this is the I honestly actually don't know what one this is because it didn't come with any blueprints for the box, but I'm just guessing it's 1979. That's what it says on the bottom, and I doubt that they reprinted it because I think they were just still shelling them out at that time. But really cool. I had to look at a picture to figure out where to put all the parts. I'm sure if you spend enough time you could figure it out yourself. But they tend to lay, for the most part, in their own place, which I find really interesting, except like the top ones up there, these machines just like sit here, or they can sit at the bottom of the stairs. So I think it's really interesting. The concept of this is really unique here. I mean, you've got like steps, so obviously, you know, you've got like Jawas, I guess, in here. I think in the 1980s packaging, they have like Luke and Obi-Wan like shopping for droids in this droid factory. So pretty interesting. Up top, it comes with a crane, and then this little thing, it's like a machine that like you can move the parts with. You can hook them on. It does come off the base, but with it being old plastic, it's a little nerve-wracking to remove. Luckily, I don't need to remove it at this point. But yeah, so basically this came with like a bunch of other like little gears, and then like some rope and some rods, I think, that you could make these droids with, and most of them are pretty far out there, other than they give you one good droid. They give you R2d2, and we'll go into that in just a minute. As you can see, here's more random placement. Like, you're just supposed to like set this in the little hole there, and it just sits there. I think that these are wheels here. I'm missing one of them. It does also come with some bigger pieces that would like work for the body of the droid, and of course it's got a bunch of holes because all these here are like arms and legs, so you could, if you wanted to, assemble an arm right here on this droid and like stick on some wheels or something. So there were a lot of possibilities. This is actually probably the most interactive playset that Kenner did for Star Wars, and it's really cool. I can tell this is definitely one that, you know, a lot of people had missing parts to this. I think that the completion aspect of this is pretty low. You know, they just get lost over the years. So anyways, but that's that. I mean, you get like lots of different legs, and they all kind of stick into place, which I think is funny. Like, they all have a home for the most part, except for like these up here. And then afterwards, you're just supposed to like slide them down, I guess, the ramp. But some of them still have stickers. This one still has the stickers on them. This one does not. So it just depends on like what one you get, I guess, or if you have your own. So anyways, like I was saying though, you do get one official droid, and that is R2d2. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this up front. His head is missing, which would sit right here, and it was a bummer, but it was really still a good deal. And I actually looked online afterwards, and they're selling just the R2 body for like $33 alone. So I paid $40 for this. So I think I got a good deal. Also, another thing to note is my R2d2 body is in really good condition. It was like they put the sticker on this, or it came with a sticker, and it wasn't played with very much. I almost thought it was a reproduction sticker, but I talked to some friends on Instagram, Toy Polloi also concluded that this sticker looks authentic. So that's really cool. This is a really, really good condition R2D2. And what you could do, obviously, is you'd put his little head in there, and then you can assemble his legs. And this one, this R2 is different from the other vintage R2. This one is the snap together kind, so you could put in his legs like that. That might be the wrong leg. Is that the wrong leg? That looks okay. He's just sticking out a little bit. I'm not trying too hard to stick him in there permanently. And then this leg is specifically for the center of his body, which I thought was cool. And you could just stick it in there, and then boom, you got a 3-legged R2D2. And then he would obviously have a head. So hopefully in time I'm able to track down the head. I'd really love that. I wouldn't mind if this playset stayed incomplete, but I really would like to find the head for that R2 because he's actually a really decent figure, and people sell him separately, but I just like to have him. Let me see if I can get that back in there. Yep, and so they just sit there and you can put that back. So really interesting, definitely a unique little play set here, but I love all the parts. I love the way it looks displayed, and so I'm thinking I might need to rearrange my shelves to fit this guy in here. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you have this as a kid? Do you want it? Do you have it now? What's the best way to get these loose pieces? I was just checking eBay and I can't find anything that has just a separate R2D2 head. Everybody wants to sell the R2D2 by itself for $50, and I don't want to pay $50 because I just need the head. But anyways, let me know, guys, and as always, thank you so much for watching my videos, and stay tuned for more. Bye.